Hi guys, welcome back. Nick Reeves here. In this video, I'm going to attempt to repair the battery I've got in front of me. You should be able to see here that the negative lead has come off the battery. This battery is out of Youngmeister. It failed on its last flight previous to this video. So, a bit of investigation, process of elimination, found the battery itself had failed. New battery in the model to get that all ready to go. But now I'm going to see if I can't try and repair this battery, even if it's just to use it as a bench power supply. So what I'm going to do is I've got a 75 watt soldering iron, so I can dump a lot of heat quickly into the solder joint itself. Shouldn't therefore damage the battery in any way. Maybe a nice quick repair job. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's one of those things. So I'm using some proper lead and tin solder. I was going to use flux, but it seems to have disappeared. Not exactly sure where it's gone or even why it's disappeared, because it always lives over the back. So I suspect the fairies have been in and taken it. But anyhow, this iron's heating up. As soon as it's up to temperature, we'll give it a bash. What I've already done is I've just taken the Dremel with a sanding drum onto it and given the end of the battery a bit of a clean up. What I will have on hand is a pair of pliers just to hold the wires in place. And then we'll give it a try. What I'll do first is I'll get some solder onto the battery side, and I might well see about getting a blob on a fresh blob onto the wiring itself, and then join the two together. It could take a little while for this iron to heat up. It's getting there, it's starting to go just now. Now for those of you that have done soldering before, it's a fairly easy process. Those that haven't, and it annoys me when I see people doing it the wrong way. When you're soldering, you don't heat up the solder and then use it as glue and blob it on. You've got to heat up the two pieces you want to join together and then apply the solder to it. And it's not the iron that melts the solder, it's the work pieces that melt the solder. So putting solder on like this, melting it on the iron, and then putting that onto the workpiece isn't going to work. All it's going to do is blob off just like that onto the floor, onto the workbench. So you need to get the workpieces hot, apply the solder to the workpiece, and then it will give you a better joint. Now, as just seen, this has gone up to temperature pretty quick. I'm going to find just to clean up on this. Re-tin the iron. Right, let's see if this will go on the battery. Just starting to go there now. That might be enough just to get it to flow. Right, pair of pliers on the wiring. It's going to be awkward. I'll tell you what, if I just use my fingers to hold the wiring in place. Right, straight away that's not the prettiest of joints. I don't even know if it's done a good joint on there yet. I need to let it cool down. No, that's pretty solid on there. So not the prettiest, but it'll work. So straight away we'll give it a test. This is just a bench load tester. This was showing absolutely nothing earlier. So now it's low, but it has got power out through its supply. So it's a bench power pack for testing stuff. That should be absolutely fine. And so it's not the best joint in the world, but I'd say it's probably because I couldn't dump enough heat quicker. I've got somewhere over the back, I've got a 100 watt iron, which might have been better. But that'll do for just now. So all I need to do now is get some heat shrink on it, get it on the charger, and we've got a good bench power supply. Simple fix. I probably wouldn't use this in an aeroplane again, but it gives me another battery which I can use for testing things here in front of us. So hopefully that'll help other people out there repair batteries that they might not be able to use. So until next time, catch you all later.